Bam! So when it comes to selling luxury beauty hair care products on Amazon, we get asked it all the time. Do I go luxury beauty, or do I sell myself, or do I not sell at all? What do I do? This thing's gonna fall off. I've got some tips for you, and we're gonna look at it under the lens of Sephora, because many brands who sell direct to Sephora have rules as to what they can and can't do on Amazon. What works best, what doesn't work at all. Let's transition. I'm gonna show you right now. Here we go, Sephora. So what I did is come to Sephora, and I'm looking at their best sellers, Living Proof, Olaplex, Alterna Hair Care, and T3. We're gonna look at this product on Sephora, and then we're gonna compare it to the product on Amazon. So here we go, Living Proof, $23. On Amazon, Living Proof, $19. Why is it at $19, you may ask? Well, they've got 50 sellers. That's why it's at $15. Look at the bullets, terrible images, not much going on here. Let's jump back out to just Living Proof on Amazon. So you do a search for it. I don't see brand page here. You're gonna see, there's 5 sellers there. There's 2 sellers there. There's, click into this one. There's just not a lot going on. So in this case, Living Proof is not selling direct to luxury beauty. As a result, they're just letting their Amazon strategy be dictated by rogue third-party sellers, and this is what happens. Now, this is a challenge because when it's cheaper on Amazon, they're gonna buy it from Amazon versus Sephora. They're gonna go into Sephora, get exposed to the brand, and then they're gonna start converting on Amazon into the future. So not so good. Ignoring Amazon, not a good idea. All right, next one we're gonna look at, Olaplex, $28. Let's jump over here. Olaplex, $28. Why is it in parity from a price perspective? They're in the professional beauty category. They sell direct to Amazon. So they're in the luxury beauty category, which means they can control price, they can control sellers. That's a win for them. But not every brand wants to sell direct to Amazon. Let's go to the next one. So we've got Alterna Hair Care, Caviar Hair Care, because caviar is so good. Okay, what do we have there? It was $52 for the conditioner. We go to Amazon, it is $55 for the shampoo and conditioner, right? Again, this brand is ignoring Amazon. As a result, strategy has been dictated by third-party sellers. Images lacked any sort of content, any sort of structure, and as a result, not a whole lot going on. But there are sales here, right? If we look at the sales velocity of this product, it's doing really well. Let's do a quick little scrape here. We can see this product alone is doing $74,000 a month. There's opportunity here, right? But if you don't pay attention to it, that opportunity goes to somebody else who then just, sells your product with a bunch of other products. They don't really care about your brand. All right, next one, T3 World Trio Interchangeable Wand. This product, $270, is in luxury beauty, right? It was $270 here, $270 there, in parity. So here's the challenge. Brands say, that's great, I don't want to sell direct to Amazon. What do I do? So there's a couple different routes. One, you can set up your own third-party selling account. If you actually dive into Living Proof, they've done that. If you click in here, they're just not facilitating it. And the challenge for them, let me see if I can find where they did have one somewhere in here. The challenge for them is they don't have control over their supply chain. When you don't have control over your supply chain, this is what happens right here, all these sellers. Luxury beauty is a great way to control your supply chain, but again, some brands don't want to sell direct to Amazon, and you sort of put all your eggs in the basket. So the way around that is you look at programs like transparency. So if you have products that are showing up as counterfeits, that's a great way to mitigate a lot of these rogue sellers that are putting them up there, refilling them with water or whatever. Beyond that, there's firms that have spawned up to mitigate this. They'll send out cease and desist letters. They'll send out trademark infringements. And that's another good way. Now, the key is price parity, right? Sephora, if you're going to sell to them, they want your price to be in parity on Amazon.com. And the way you control that is by either luxury and getting Amazon to agree to it, or selling it yourself and then controlling distribution so you can keep your prices high. Do you guys have any other tips in big beauty? I would love to hear them. I'm going back. I don't know why we have this at the office. It seems like the most pretentious thing to have around the office, but that's all I got. Out!